About to get in real fast. They already got clips on them too. I wasn't expecting to have a clip. I thought we was gonna have the clip. Turn it on. Hit the little power button. So I'm gonna put it up. Where you put yours? Justice, how you doing? You ain't caught live in a minute. How you been, lady? How you doing? Y'all, in case y'all don't know, we shooting a live with my brother tonight. But I'm gonna bring him in, I'm gonna give him a proper introduction. But I got some microphones, so I want y'all to be able to hear it clearly. So I want y'all to let me know if y'all can hear it when I set this mic up right here. And welcome me. I know I'm late. But I'm still here and we still finna kick it, so. You sure happy? Huh? Like this. Y'all think this how it go, bro? Bowler. 70 miles per hour winds. Yeah, it's. Do y'all have do New York have tornadoes?
I think New York had like a flood like a long time ago, probably like the last 3 years ago, but for the first time, but I don't think they ever had tornadoes.
Meek and Mild, welcome in. How you doing? Hello. So I wonder how that be able to. Does yours look like this?
Yeah.
You got both of them on?
You see? Look.
Can y'all? Does it sound like these microphones working to y'all?
Is they working?
Ray, how you doing? Welcome in. Good evening.
Probably. Do they got the sensor on the thing?
She said they working.
She said they working. That's good. That's good.
They work good. Okay. That's what I needed to hear.
Yeah.
Let me get it all right. They working right? Okay. All right, so good evening, everybody. Let's go ahead and get a proper introduction going. I'm your host. I go by my stage name here, Daddy Flake, and I'm gonna be driving the car tonight. My name Daddy Flake, but my real name is Saeed Shabazz. So either one, you can, either one. Tonight we're just gonna have a good time. We're gonna kill some time in a positive, progressive way. I got my good brother in here with me. He's my brother in faith. He's a master barber. He's a king of our community. He's resilient. He's half of what I am because we've been rocking so long.
Since we was 8 years old.
We've been rocking so long. So I think a lot of things you get in me, you're gonna get it in him too. So I had to get him in and have a good discussion with him.
It's good to meet y'all tonight. How y'all doing?
Yeah. So he goes by Pat the Don. That's his rap name. He's a rapper.
PAT.
Or PAT the Don. And I call him Pat. I've been knowing him so long. So whatever y'all comfortable calling him, there he is. Here he is. And we're gonna talk about a few things tonight. And I got some questions too. But we all scheduled so much that I think I'm gonna push the questions off. I'm gonna push the questions off for a while. We're just gonna talk and get the temperature, you know what I'm saying? See how y'all feeling. Yeah. Right, they must already be acting crazy. I see you deleting comments. Tanika, how you doing? Welcome in. Meek and Mal said, good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. What's her name?
Who said? That was Meek and Mal.
Meek and Mal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tanika, like she said, oh, him cute. LeBron James.
Hey, that's crazy. I get LeBron James all around Arkansas. I bet they not even from Arkansas. That's crazy. You remember Uncle Rodney?
Mm-hmm.
He looked like LeBron. So Lil Rodney look like LeBron. You know, Lil Rodney girl, she come over to grandma's house all the time, and she be like, oh my God, y'all look just like.
He gave it to you.
And that's crazy because I look like my uncles, you know what I'm saying? But my mama, you know what I'm saying? You know I look like my mama because my mama, you know, she been gone so long.
So this is what we gonna do. I still got a few questions for you though, bro. Or really ain't even questions. We just gonna kind of just speak about them some.
For sure.
So everybody in the chat, I ain't sure how used or how familiar y'all are like with the news right now. But I was in the living room earlier at my mom's crib. I noticed that Trump, he took marijuana from a Schedule 1 drug to a Schedule 3 drug, which lessens it. It makes it more like, it makes it just it's more accepted like for medical use and just more accepted in the nation period. So that being said, you know how weed is where we are. How you think it's like in the interior like motives behind that, or why you think that happened, bro? What would you say was the reason of him doing that?
Man, you know, dealing with Trump, you know, he a structured type guy. He the type of man that he want everything to be like militant. You know, you either do or you don't. You is or you ain't. You will or you won't. You know what I'm saying? He a solid type of guy. So
Definitely a businessman.
you know, a real businessman. You know what I'm saying? He cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, him putting that from a Schedule 1 to a Schedule 3 drug, you know, I feel like he did that on behalf of responsibility. Like, if you know you finna be outside your yard, why you fucking getting high? Excuse me. I mean, why are you getting high? You know what I'm saying? Why are you in public having, you know, so he wants you to, he's like an accountability person. You know what I'm saying? He wants you to be held accountable. So therefore he wants to make the law, he'll make a law strict because, you know, he ain't making all laws strict because, you know, he pardon people and everything. So, you know, he making laws strict to prove a point. Like, look, this is what type of man I am. I'm a businessman. I'm a stern man. I'm gonna make you stand on business. This what I would do. If I had smoked weed, if I did drugs, if I drunk alcohol, if I got drunk, I wouldn't do it in the presence of society. So I'm gonna make this charge hard. So if the police are lurking,
he lessened it though. He ain't make it harder. He made it lesser.
So Schedule 3 is lesson.
Yeah, Schedule 3.
Okay.
It goes from in severity, from high severity to low, it goes from 1 to I think 5 or 6.
It's 6, and it's crazy because I've seen all that on paperwork.
Yeah.
Well, let me reiterate what I said. I can still see his other point of view. If he did lessen the charge, which I really thought that he did, I'm glad that he did. When you lessen that charge right there, you put a stamp on America. America has been letting this smoke fly from the West Coast to the East Coast down to the South. I just left Atlanta. They still have marijuana products in their stores. You know what I'm saying? Arkansas has discontinued marijuana products in our stores. So for him doing that, that's like a leniency around the world because now people that have problems with marijuana, everybody like to smoke. Everybody don't get a chance to get a car.
Everybody don't like to smoke.
Well, you know, not everybody likes to smoke. Some people like edibles, but more people, a bigger percentage of the world has adapted to the use of marijuana, whether it's being ate, whether it's been ingested inside their body, or whether it's being smoked inside their lungs. They have been more subjected to marijuana than back in the day when it was looked down upon, calling you lazy and stuff like that. So, you know, I feel like him lessering that charge has gave a lot of different parts of the world a little peace of mind because they feel like, well, if I do get caught with something, I won't get an actual prison sentence or a county sentence. I will get a fine now. But still, at the end of the day, a person should still want to be responsible and respect they, you know what I'm saying, they society when it comes to out here, because everybody can't handle the marijuana. Some people wreck their car.
Nah, I'm just laughing at Justice because she said you rolling up as you speak. That man ain't rolling up, Justice.
She thought I'm rolling up.
She said I don't smoke at all, but I get gifts at the dispensary for others all the time. I know that you Justice a good friend. This sounds like a good friend because I know.
Dang, can you
people
give
love
me
their
something from the
substances.
dispensary? I need something from the dispensary. My back be hurting. No, for real. So I tell her, I complain about my back all the time.
He getting old, y'all. We all are.
Man, I'm 32 now. Man. Oh
Yeah, so Mickey Mouse, this is my new home right here. You looking at it? I'm like in the kitchen right now. Straight back there, that's my living room. Upstairs, I got a couple bedrooms. I got a couple bathrooms. I got a little outdoor area. I got a place for they still calling me LeBron James. I got a little storage. I got a couple storage areas, and it's cool. Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna move some more stuff in. Me and him, I'm gonna get bro to help me. We're gonna move some stuff in tomorrow, some more stuff, and get the kids in. Yeah, he 32. We both 32.
Both 32.
Yeah.
It's my best friend right here, man. You know, we come from, I'm talking about, we used to race leaves.
She said 32 ain't old.
In the water. If you ever watch it.
Race leaves, not rake leaves.
Not rake leaves, but if you ever watch it, and they used to catch the water draining on the sidewalk when it rained, and used to put the leaves together, and they'll race all the way to the end to the sewer. And we used to do that. Leaving school, we used to walk home from school together. We was like in the 3rd grade. He was always a grade older than me, so he was like in the 4th grade. I was in the 3rd grade, or 2nd and 3rd. You know, we've been around each other that long.
Go get her. How you doing? Yep, that's right. Nah, Tanika, man, y'all don't even know how much y'all help me move in here. Like y'all help take my mind off so many other little small things that I know I needed to get, but y'all had already got them. So like they helped a lot for real. And then just the fact that somebody gifting you, you know, you get serotonin, you get dopamine, you get the flowing, and people help you. So
I appreciate this. Real talk. I help my brother.
I'm glad y'all helped me.
I help my brother.
You know, not to be my kids. And leave them out. Which is to use better at Yu-Gi-Oh! Appreciate that gift, Mickey Mouse. That little drink look good too. The marshmallows in there. I ain't gonna lie.
The holiday drink done it. That's some stuff we would have put together back in the day.
Thank you. And somebody told me I had a good friend that encouraged me to ask or to encourage y'all to do super chats. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but if you send a super chat over, we definitely talk about that. That's the only thing I can think of as far as well, y'all know I'm gonna mess with you regardless. I'm gonna look out for you, but as far as me repaying it, you know what I'm saying, just we can speak about it right now for an extended time period. So anything y'all want to send in the super chat, we'll go over that thoroughly. But in the meantime, I got my own little questions we gonna run through. And that was my first one. Now I wanted to speak about Trump and the marijuana because I'm just gonna be straight up with y'all. I got a marijuana charge. I had a marijuana charge when I was like 18, I believe. So it's just seeing these officials do what they do with marijuana now. It's kind of crazy to me knowing that I get convicted and lost either money through fines or freedom through convictions, you know. So anything they do, like with weed, I got an ear for it. I gotta see what happens. But I'm glad he did because, you know, weed ain't. It's a lot of different levels to it. Don't get me wrong, because just possession, that's real different from distribution. You know what I mean? Like if you just got some weed and you smoking, you ain't really bothering nobody. But if you distributing weed, I can see, you know what I mean, how that play a different part because somebody could want to rob you and you liable to have kids and they trying to rob you while you're around your kids. And I done seen that play out before too, you know? So I can understand the different levels of it, but I don't think people should really be going to jail for possession of marijuana. You know, distribution, that's kind of different, like I said, but I I don't think that prison is always the answer. Sometimes people just need to be rehabilitated in ways that they still keep their freedom. You know, this weed we talking about. Like, come on now, Trump. But I think he got a motive behind it. If Trump is listening to the sentences for weed, it's like he got a deal. I feel like he got a deal going on with the feds, with the federal government. I feel like he got a deal going on with big pharma, like pharma institutions. He doing something like that. Like, you know how Trump is. He a businessman.
He want these state legislators and these state officials to focus on something else too, because at the end of the day, speaking crime wise, speaking, official wise, they letting a lot of other things get away, focusing. They chasing a tree.
You said they chasing the
They've
tree.
been chasing this tree for a long time. But this tree is a 50-50. It's legal and it's not, and it's illegal. Like you said, possession. Like you said, distribution. Those type of things are illegal when you don't have paperwork to follow behind what you are carrying. But at the end of the day, Trump like, hold on. Now, we're going to catch these wagons full of weed.
Get them up out of there, Ray. They tripping. Get them up out of there.
But these other guys,
appreciate it.
We're not going to put our hands down on them too hard because they just consumers. They just want to have fun.
I feel like Trump, while he's still the president, he gonna make everything go his way as long as he can. So everything he doing, I already expect it, but I can't knock it. I'm just sitting here a bystander. What's going on from Germany? Gelato. Your name Quilato? That's kind of cool. Quilato. What's going on from Germany? We here in Arkansas in the U.S. speaking about our leaders, or their leader. But yeah, so I want to talk about Trump. Another thing that happened, and y'all gotta be patient with me. Y'all know I'm still trying to get the lives down right. So I had to ask ChatGPT some modern things for us to talk about. But I want to speak about that, and I want to speak about this shooting at Brown University. I don't know if y'all have been listening, but at Brown University, it was two students that got killed here, I think this week or either last week. But it was all linked. It was linked to another killing that happened there a couple weeks before that. So that being said, how you feel about security in these schools? Like, you feel like they should let people come to school with guns, or you feel like it should be a bigger police presence? Or what you think is the best approach to keeping people alive at school?
Well, can I tell my testimony?
Go ahead.
Okay, if y'all didn't know this, I'm recently a released inmate from Arkansas State Prison. I just did 13 years in prison. When I was 18
Clap
years
it up
old,
for that freedom. Clap it up for that freedom.
When I was 18 years old, I got out. I mean, I got into a situation where I was involved in a robbery where, and we're not going to get into it because everybody plays the innocence game, you know what I'm saying? But only me and Allah understands what went on in that situation, but I did 13 years in prison, so the question that he's asking me, I can deeply understand it, you know what I'm saying? Now, ask me the question again.
Okay, so I was asking basically, what could we do to keep the students at school safe? Like, what's the best solution for security?
And by me bringing what I brought up, I've witnessed a lot of different guys that were in prison that are still had in a mind of madness to where they feel like they still needed a gun for the rest of their life. I feel like if I have to live with a gun, then I need to go back to the drawing board and see where I'm going wrong in my life. Because I'm not militant, I'm not in the army, so I'm not at war, so why should I need a gun? I know it's laws where people can carry. I'm not against those laws. because there are some crazy and deranged people out here that'll make you protect yourself. But when it comes to these schools and these kids and people that have no knowledge of any drama in life, you have people that are born in households that people don't even raise their voice. You know, it's not no violent scene in their life. They don't think about the sudden death. You know, so I don't feel like guns should be admitted into any school for security, for as teachers that's licensed, for as any student that's 18 years old at a school.
So what should you do if somebody was to come on the school shooting in? Say your kids at school, like you just told me you don't want guns there like that. But if your kids are at school and a school shooter comes up there and starts shooting, you know what I mean? What you think? What should have been done
I feel
to
like
prevent it?
I feel like more money should be invested in security. So we have an actual police presence 24/7 around the clock at our schools, because we are spending money on monuments and other things that beautify our communities when we could be spending money on the security so the people inside the school don't have to carry guns, so the people outside of the school can be admitted with guns and they won't have to go inside. Because we even play video games where we set up security outside of certain things to where we can protect the things that are on the inside.
Okay.
So that is a natural mindset. We don't have to have guns in here, because if a gun enters here, it's already compromised. That means somebody didn't do their job outside.
All right, I got you there. Tanika, I'm gonna go into your question. Tanika said, my opinion is they should have more police and undercover around to always get the info.
Right.
Hey, undercover something else. I don't know if y'all familiar with COINTELPRO. COINTELPRO dismembered the Panthers, parts of the Nation of Islam, the BLA, COINTELPRO, and what they did was they'll always put people into. Man, you know we got these microphones. You know, when they're out of damn crunching, man. He hungry, y'all. He hungry. But basically, what they'll do is put people in to, you know what I'm saying, dismantle from the inside. So yeah, you right about that, Tanika. Undercovers, put them undercovers in there. You're gonna get it figured out. Somebody said full ride gear. Somebody said thought that was Floyd Mayweather.
Come on, man. I'm sick of
Carolyn, welcome in. Welcome in.
Who that?
Carolyn, one of my good friends on here, Carolyn. Hey, brother, let me ask you a question. Do you think the Panthers will... I don't even watch football. You watch football?
Yeah, I watch football.
Who do you think will win between the Panthers and the Buccaneers?
I'm going to tell you something.
Briefly, because we're not talking about football like that.
Yeah. I'm going to say the Panthers.
The Panthers?
Yeah, because they doing good. I've been seeing them last couple seasons. They doing good.
Okay.
They getting back right.
I used to like the Panthers, man. They jerseys used to be hard, for real.
Yeah.
We used to play football together, y'all. We played Little League football in Little Rock. We didn't win a lot.
The Titans.
Yeah, but we played for the Titans, and even when we didn't win a game, we would always get our you know what I'm saying, our roses, because folks would love we had the best colors, like out the whole city. Tennessee Titans, they already know when they see them jerseys, like
look good now.
We were clean. We were clean. We'll lose games. Coach would be like, y'all got out there and y'all lost bad, but y'all look good the whole time. Man, old Coach Tim. Ray said most security at schools. Nah, for real. And look, this topic right here, the only reason I want to speak about it was because I ain't never really felt no type of way about school shootings, you know? But once I got to having kids and I got to noticing how safe they'll be with me, opposing to when they leave, it's like my kids, they good with me, but I got to send them to school. So when I send them to school, that's a whole nother ball game. Like, are they going to be okay? And I can't have my babies going to do nothing like that when I'm not around, you know? So that kind of been in my head lately about them school shooting. We really need to get a hand grip on that. Me personally, I feel like we got too many guns in the country. Like guns here too accessible. You know, it's like a phrase here for Little Rock. A lot of young dudes, they'll get a pistol for they get $20. You see what I'm saying? So that ain't nothing to brag on, but anybody that's around our area, they done heard that before. So I feel like we got too many guns, man. Too many guns, too much mental health going on. Carolyn said more limited access to the actual school building. No getting past the front doors. Carolyn, I wish I could show you my son's school, Caden school. When you get there, it's a security when you first get there. It's like at a little hut. Once you get to the front door, you got to be buzzed in. Once you get buzzed in there, it puts you like in a little pod. From that pod, you have to get buzzed into the office. Once you get into the office, you have to get buzzed out into the actual school. So that's 3 doors I got to go through just to make it to where the kids are. Man, I love every bit of that, every part of it. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. Can y'all put can anybody write me a like? Double tap the live and like so we can get some likes up with the people that's coming in and out. My man got them Stevie Wonders on. Nah, for real. I like my shades though. Let Cuz eat. Man, Cuz I already ate. What you mean let Cuz eat? Cuz that ate. He know we ain't supposed to eat as much as he been eating. I've been letting him slide. I've been letting him slide. Cuz been eating. He been eating healthy though. He ain't been eating nothing crazy. Cause we got some workouts to get to too, so we can't put
gotta know it. Yes, sir.
Can't put out that crazy stuff.
Yes, sir. Good energy, good vibe. Yes, sir.
Limited access, such as a code or something. Yeah, they do buzz. They buzz people in. We're tiny when playing. Were we tiny? I think she was saying.
You said what?
I think she said were we tiny when we were playing football. Nah, we weren't really tiny.
Shit, we was tight ends, and he was a defensive end. He was a
tiny brother, tiny.
Oh,
what's up, man? I wanted y'all to rap. Man, we not rapping. If you want to hear rap, bro, I got a channel for you. He's a rapper. This is a rapper I'm talking with. This is my brother, but he's still a rapper. So if you want to hear rap, you definitely should go to his page, Pat the Don, and check him out.
Tell him go to my Facebook.
PAT the Don on Facebook.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. If you want to hear anything that I made actually in prison and I mix and master myself, you can go to PAT the Don, P.A.T.D.A.D.O.N on YouTube. You're going to see a picture of me. But if you want to see recent stuff, all my followers, the people that's really having stuff in the rap game that's following me on Facebook, people that's believing in me on Facebook. If you want to see all my reels on Facebook, you go to THA space REALDON. That's The Real Don. Instagram.
What's that on my mustache?
Huh?
No, I'm looking at something they talking about.
On Instagram, it's Don.
Carolyn said how tiny.
The Real.
Stand up, bro. Bro tall, Carolyn. Like he taller than me.
You want me to
I'm like 5'11". How tall are you?
I'm 6'3".
He's 6'3". I see how tall this bro is to me. Yeah, he up there. So we were never really just tiny in football.
Man, I was a tight end. I played tight end every team I ever played for. I was tight end. So yeah. And you got to be able to block. You got to be able to catch the ball, take a punch, take a tackle.
Right there. Yeah, we weren't tiny. I played fullback and the defensive line. Stream.
You see, do y'all stream in Gmail?
Thank you for the compliments. She said you're not 6'5". You said you were 6'5"?
No, I said I was 6'3".
Get them right, Carolyn. Catch them up.
Tight end, and now you are wide.
Catch them up, Carolyn.
Oh.
Okay.
Damn, she said you boys gay. Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, I don't even play stuff like that no more.
She went off.
Somebody said, oh, no, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna go to another question. All right, right here. This is a good question. I don't think he has been in the chat with us, but
Somebody said LeBron James, then somebody with the legation.
somebody said, does the man always have to pay on the first date? How you feel about that?
I'm gonna tell you something like this.
Carson, what's going on, brother?
I'm gonna go and pay on the first date. And the reason why, well, I don't want to hear your mouth. You know, at the end of the day, women have a, just like a man, you know, we all grow up with our Disney Channel adventures in our head, our imagination, our Disney Channel imagination. We want that Beauty and the Beast. We want that, you know what I'm saying, the Princess and the Frog. Like, we want all that type of, you know what I'm saying, even Shrek. You know, we want all that type of different love. You know what I'm saying? We want all that. So a woman is always presented as the prize. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you why. Who can help you give you your life that you want? You want your junior, you want your son, you want your daughter. You can't do that on your own. You have to have a woman to do that. And a woman knows her right as a woman. She knows her position as a woman to always know, look, you gotta have me to have your child. So the stigmatism I said stigmatism. The stigma has been implanted for a million years down the road. So now in the modern day, as we started to court or date, as they call it, you know, as we starting to date, the woman is always looked at like, I need my meal. I need, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm a man. I got guidance. If this woman is willing to understand what I got going on, where I'm trying to get us to, the leadership that I bring, the qualities that I bring around her, my presence is being felt, I don't have no problem when we pull up first date. Because before we date, we gonna talk. We gonna get to know each other first before we even go out with each other. Because you could be a weirdo. You could be thinking I could kidnap you or anything. So I know a woman is not just gonna allow me to just, you know what I'm saying, have her presence like that all alone at once, just like that. You have some women like that, but majority of women are reclusive so quick. They would let you know, look, let's get to know each other first, then we can go out. You know, so as we get to know each other, I'm gonna already know what type of woman this is. Got to know if I'm willing to take this date. You got that, baby. What you want? We going to Benny Hunters? We going Trap Wing?
Juan Carlo,
You
no,
know,
it's
where
not
we
a crack
going?
house.
You know,
It's a new house.
where you want to go.
All
And
right.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I don't have a problem with that. A woman should get something on the first date because guess what? I know what I'm dealing with. I know if I need it or she can return the favor. Even if she can't return the favor, you know, a man always want to see his woman smile, but we still ain't going for anything. I ain't gonna say that a man can just pour his whole earnings, life savings inside of a woman just because she's a woman. I'm not saying that, but what I am saying that a deserving woman, a kind woman, a patient woman
Yeah.
can get anything on the first date. You got that, you know.
Anything?
She can get that on the first date.
Okay. Yeah, I heard that. All right. Carolyn said, she here in the chat, she said, question from my personal experience, why do men feel the need to answer questions as if they know the answers when they don't? Is it so hard to simply say, I don't know? That's a great point. I feel like, Carolyn, a lot of times men don't say they don't know. They might wanna seem like they do have all the answers, depending on what type of man you're dealing with. But I also want to say in a lot of situations, or in some situations, I say in my situations that I do know, So if I do know a lot of the things that you're asking me, I'm gonna tell them to you. I'm gonna convey that over. So it's a 50-50 thing. Maybe you're dealing with a man that doesn't know, and maybe you're dealing with a man that does know. So I think the more important thing is to realize what type of man you're dealing with. You know what I mean? That's just
See,
how I say. That's a good.
can I speak on that?
Yeah, you can, but I just want to say that I feel the same way about that. I think a lot of time people don't, you know what I'm saying, say that they don't know. So I think that's a good question, Carolyn. Go ahead, bro.
What I want to say, some women brain are more circumcised. So certain questions or certain, situations or answers or whatever like that might not register to a woman in that nature because she's already above that. You know what I'm saying? She's already had that thought process past it. So, like you saying, she's experienced men that don't know and has spoken, what I'm saying, above their understanding and just talking out the side
Well,
of their neck.
maybe she had. We don't want to say that she had, because we don't know what type of man she dealt with.
Okay.
But in that instance, a female would have dealt with a man, yeah, like you saying that don't, yeah.
No. Because the only way you can get that understanding is if you have ran into a person that has just spoken outside of their neck on a subject that they just didn't know about, and they just try so hard to, convince you that they knew about it, and it's like, what are you doing? Like, what are we doing? So I can understand that. That's what the world is about, pure understanding.
Let's go to the comments. Tanika said she gonna meet you half. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm reading it right. Yeah, Tanika said, first time when we go out, baby, I will meet you there. That's what's happening.
Okay.
She said, y'all not used to a real woman.
See, that's what we want. We want something like that. You know what I'm saying? We want somebody to meet us halfway, 50-50. Every time I see them 50-50 posts on Facebook and Instagram, I always comment on
them.
them.
Be dating women with a smaller mindset. Anna, what's going on, Anna? And I ain't seen you. Anna, where you been at? Come here. Hold on. Come here, Anna. Come here. Sit down. Have a seat right there. Don't say nothing. Sit down. Where you been at? Where you been at, Anna? Okay. All right then. I had to get that out the way. All right. So, appreciate the super chat from Tiny Proto. I'm not sure who that is, but either way it goes, I appreciate that because I've been looking for super chats here. But I'm still enjoying the presence of my community, regardless of the super chats or not. But thank you for that. George Floyd, rest in peace, George Floyd.
Like George.
Rest in peace to that brother.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I want to comment on that. What was the question? What was the original topic? The topic of the discussion.
Look, somebody else said LeBron.
That boy hooping. Oh yeah, when a man goes out, he pay for the first date. Okay, so my feelings on that is, if we going out, if I'm dealing with a woman and we going out to have a good time, we sharing company with each other. So we dating to be a pair, you know what I mean? And me being the masculine side of that pair, me being the dominating side of that pair, me being not the nurturer, but the security, in a sense of that pair. So that being said, if I'm coming from that point of view and that side, then I definitely want to pay, because I want you to feel, that you're safe with me, and that you might need your money for something else later on. Honestly, I don't want you to meet me halfway. Like Tanika said, that's cool if you can, and eventually I will want you to do that. But on the first date, I'm here not to give a false impression, but to show you that I can give an impression, good enough to show you that I can handle this. Like, I get this, it's the first date. So I definitely want to pay for things on the first date. I want you to know that you good and you can fall back and you put your money back in your purse. You know what I'm saying? You can go buy you some on your own later. When you get by yourself, you can spend your money by yourself. But while you with me, you can spend, my money. So I think, on the first date, I'm gonna pay for it. You just fall back and chill. I'm gonna need some from you that don't, you know what I mean, that's not gonna be financial. Not in no crazy way, y'all. I know y'all be thinking crazy, but in a nurturing way, for real, like in a healing way, in a supportive way, So I don't want you to be spending your money. I'd rather handle that part. on the first date especially. Really on majority of dates, but it's gonna be a time that woman had to kick in or whatever and help if need be. But on the first date, I'm definitely gonna handle that. Poodle Pancakey said, "How you doing? How you doing?"
How you doing? Pulled up pancakey.
Man, they got some crazy names on here. Yeah, right. I be having to sit y'all down sometime, just so we can get a clear understanding. When y'all be standing up, y'all be focusing all over here and over there, so I gotta sit y'all down and talk to y'all sometime. Y'all might have to sit me down and talk to me sometime. It is what it is. Pay attention. Already 46 MD. That's a good topic for real, Sharice. If we vibing, it shouldn't matter who pay. Nah, it shouldn't, but say we go out to eat, Tanika. Me and you go on a date. It coming to $110. You know what I'm saying? We had a good date. Everything come out to $110, right? So say I pay I pay 55, you pay 55, all right? And then later on that day you go somewhere and you catch a flat or something like that. You know what I mean? Something you didn't expect to happen. And you go to pay for it and you come out being, not say you financially irresponsible or nothing, but you end up being maybe like $35 short, $25 short. The first thing, not the first thing, but one of the things gonna come to your mind is that, man, I really had it earlier, but when I went on that date, I kind of spent, over. I don't want that to happen. I'd rather whatever you gotta do later, it be clean, you can go ahead and execute. I want my end to be good so you can execute everything you need to execute later. But I don't want you to be short in something later on that day because you want to pay for the date. Like, sit back, just chill out. I got you. Say, Carolyn said, why do men complain you're too independent and complain you're too dependent? Independent because no one else to rely on, then called dependent even when paying half for the bills. So what you think about that? Why do men complain that women are too independent? How you feel about that?
I'm gonna tell you something. I like independent women because an independent woman actually want me. She don't need me. A person with needs, if you feel a void, you know what I'm saying, then it doesn't matter who fulfills that need. So I love an independent woman, a woman that don't need a man financially, she don't need a man spiritually, but guess what? She does need a man physically because every human being needs a significant other. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, man, welcome in.
But I like an independent woman in the sense of what she's saying about like going on dates and stuff like that. I like an independent woman because she might initiate, even though the man still might say, "Look, I'm finna pay for this." She might say no. You know what I'm saying? And I respect her mind. I let her do that because I might get a better version of her if I let her do that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
I get a better version of her because she's so used to me and just saying no, and dumbing her down like she can't do it. So I get a better version of her and let her be that independent woman. And the dependent side, baby, it don't matter if you're dependent. You with me. It don't matter. Yeah, you're dependent when it comes to me. You gotta save your money. Just like I say. So I just said the same thing. Baby, you might have a flat. Yeah, be dependent. I got you. Don't worry about nothing. But I thank you and I appreciate your gestures. I appreciate your independency. I appreciate your ability to stand on your own too. Because there's so many women out here that just looking for a man that just, hey, I got a pretty face. Hey, I got a BBL. Give me $10,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got procedures for that. They got websites for that. They got you can sign up for stuff like that. But if you just freelancing, nah, it ain't going down like that.
Stay fucked too. I had to answer this right here. She said, nah, bro, all these college degrees, I don't need a man. Wretched. Hell nah. I think she's saying she don't need a man. This the thing though. It's by human nature for you to want a man,
All right,
whether you
then.
feel like you need a man or not. And the human race depends on the duality of man and woman. So whether you feel like you need a man or not, by nature you're gonna want a man. And I think you're coming from a position of saying like you don't want a man because of all of our bad traits, or the bad traits that men have. But that's not man in his natural form. These bad things that you're seeing out of man, you got to understand those are men that have been, you know what I'm saying, they've been brought down to a lesser of what they should be. So when you find a real man, you'll want a man. But I'm not mad at you for feeling like you don't need a man.
Can I speak on that?
Go ahead.
She said she don't need a man. See, I'm the type of man, I pay attention to the words that you say, not what you're trying to convey. The message you're trying to convey could be thrown out, but I see the words that you're saying because you mean what you say. You say you don't need a man. We know you don't need a man because I don't want a woman that needs me. If you need me, that means that when I fulfill the void that you're trying to fulfill, then you might not need me no more. So I want a woman that want a man anyway. You should want a man,
Look at
not
this right
need
here.
a man.
Y'all say, what's the best way a woman can show respect to you?
The best way a woman can show respect to me is clear communication, respect. You know what I'm saying? Love don't always have to be the determining factor of people staying together, but communication and loyalty, that's ultimate respect. Because I don't care how you dress, because
Okay, she dress.
if I choose you, I know your personality when I choose you, and I know what you type of person you're gonna dress like when I first meet you.
So you don't care how she dress?
If I met her, then I'm accepting how she dressed. When you meet a woman, you already know what she on. You know what she's gonna be dressed like and everything. So you got to be ready for that. If you meet a woman that's casual, she's gonna dress casual. When you meet her, she's not out here like a bird flapping her wings trying to find the best mate. She's actually living in her truth, and she's gonna have casual gear on. She's gonna to be walking and talking herself. So I'm gonna accept whatever I want to accept when I meet her. So I'm not gonna be on her like this. So respecting herself with clothing, that has nothing to do with me, but with her time and her communication and her loyalty and her integrity, that's perfect respect for me. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't have to be all this and all that, you know what I'm saying, to show respect for me. She don't have to, yes, sir. She don't have to rub my feet, rub my back. She damn near don't even have to cook because I cook, but
So she ain't got to cook, and you don't care what she wear.
she doesn't have to cook, and I'm not on her ass about what she wears.
We finna get to the bottom of it tonight.
I'm not on her ass about what she wears, and she don't have to cook. Because I guess what? When she ready to cook, she can cook. I chef too. I like to cook. So, and I like to see a smile on a woman's face. I like to, you know what I'm saying? I want to feed her too. So yeah, I cook. You know what I'm saying?
So she said, what's the best way a woman can show you respect? Or best way, a woman can show respect to you. I feel like the best way a woman can show respect to me is to respect me and acknowledge me even behind my back.
Integrity.
Like, so don't let it be one way. Or even if it is like that, just stand up for me behind my back stronger than you would in my presence, because I'm not there to protect myself. And I'm doing everything I can to protect you. Like, as far as security, as far as finances, as far as emotional support, if you mind, I'm doing it all. So just, stand up for me behind my back. Don't act like I'm there, That's what I feel like. Tanika said, I respect you for saying that, Daddy, but best believe if I can't afford to go out, I will let you know beforehand. I'm the type, you pay for the meal and I got us at the movies or whatever else. That's cool. See, Tanika, you coming from a place where you wanted to work out, and I respect, I appreciate that.
That's real talk.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
I like that.
It's her motives, your motives, right, and I can see it. But I'm still not gonna let you pay for everything. But I appreciate your motives being like that, dog. That's what make a relationship work. Like, you putting 60% in, while I'm putting 60% in. Not 50-50. You gotta put that extra. Ray said, if you want your questions answered in depth, send a super chat, guys. There you go, Ray. That's what I appreciate that. Because y'all know I'm still trying to get it together. So I don't be knowing exactly how to structure everything. But I think with y'all help, I'm going to get it structured. I know with y'all help, I'm going to get it structured. Stay Fox 2 said, nah, my woman got to stay in the house and be with the kids. Yes, cook and yes, clean. Simple, because job number one is a mother, not going into no damn office. Excuse me. Well, what I say to that is, why is it? That's your opinion, and I can understand certain you know what I'm saying, parts of that. But why do you feel like she got to be in the house? Why do you feel like? Just answer that part for me right there. Why do you feel like she has to be in the house? So just answer that and get back with me. Tanika said, I had that problem before. A dude I was with for 8 years broke up with me because he said I made money. I think you meant to say I made more money than him.
Damn, he got jealous.
That's real, because when you get we live in a capitalistic society, y'all. So when you got more money than the man, sometimes you got more man than the man.
Man, if a woman make more money than me, and we've been around each other for years, and I still can't make more money than her, guess what I'm gonna say?
What's that?
Hey, look, show me what you doing. I'm trying to match your speed, baby. I ain't gonna lie. I really be trying to get them bank rolls like you. Show me what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hate on my woman. What we together for if I'm hating on you? I might well just get a whole lot of different women then.
Even if you make more money than me and you my woman, it still really wouldn't matter, because now I'm trying to figure out a way to match that. Like it's all in a team effort. So if you making more money, you still could make more money, right? And if you could, then that's why I'm here. I'm here to show you how to make more money than what you're making. But ain't no jealousy involved at all, because how we gonna go forward with that?
Right.
I'm back. Give me how you a dude? You said something up there that sounded like, my bad, stay Fox. I don't know what you said earlier. I was on the impression with something else.
She said she need a man, baby.
Yeah, you should want a man. That's human nature for you to want a man and for us to want a woman.
She said she need a man though.
Sometimes people get caught up in like feminists, you know what I'm saying? But to be honest, the only reason that all these feminist movements like popping off is because real men are not being real men. Because had we been doing our part, women wouldn't feel the need to be so independent or be so strong alone. Y'all get the sense of being independent and being so strong by yourselves because the man out there taking up his end of the slack. But the day we stand up and start doing that, y'all will understand that y'all can fall back the way that y'all should and help in other areas, not completely fall back, but work your area, work your side, you know.
But tell them when that natural nature comes back, she wants that man. And that's why that lady Ray just said she needs a man. And I feel her when she say, I need a man.
Thank you, Sharice.
I feel her when she say that. She need a man because get what? She's looking at it like this. I'm gonna do right. All I need to do is come through and do right. Help me out with this. I got you, baby. Don't worry about nothing. I need a man. I just want you around. Come here. You know what I'm saying? That's what she on. She wanna, like you said, she wanna type that her motives right. She wanna make it last. She wanna make it work out.
Dead rapper Fisher says, in the world we are in now, everyone is a poser. Fakes TikTok trends, streetwear stylists,
Stylists everywhere.
Yeah. They talking about, I guess, the stuff. That sound like that's just what you around, bro. If you around females that do all these TikTok trends, that's because you putting yourself around them. You got to change your environment up. You want to always see women like that, because the women that I be around, they don't really do the TikTok trend stuff, but some of their friends might. So I still understand those type of women are out there, but they're not the type I'm dealing with. So just switch your environment up a little bit, and maybe you won't see that so much. If a woman says, I don't need a man, I don't need that woman. Now, for real. Because I'm not going to be trying to prove to you why you need me.
I'm saying though, why you just don't want me? I don't need you to need me. Want me is even more. That's even more intimate. I want you I need you. You sound desperate now. But when you say I want you, that means it's more intimate. It's deeper inside of you. You want me. You know what I'm saying? I need $5, but I want $1 million.
Somebody said, what's loyalty when the person you love treats you like SHIT? Why are they treating you like that? Maybe they being loyal to you and treating you like that because you treat them a certain type of way. But imagine them treating you like that without loyalty. That's deadly right there. So they being loyal to you and they treating you crazy. It's obviously something they reciprocating something that you gave off to them. So just try to switch up the way you act and try to act a little bit better and see if you can, you know what I'm saying, get
I didn't
back on
expect
track.
you to say that. That's boy, you went in then.
Because loyalty, it's important to have loyalty for real. Because without loyalty, you'll be on 48 Ways to Die. For real. Not for real. Because when you're in a relationship with somebody out day in, day out, and that person ain't loyal to you like that, man, and you handling your business, you got money, they'll be then ran off with your taxes. They'll be the not paid taxes. And how you own the government and be then killed you when tax time came around. Because they ain't want to tell you how they ain't been paying it. I seen it. That's an episode I've seen before on one of them shows. I watch some killer shows, y'all. Tanika, appreciate that with the super chat. I gotta catch up in chat. Let me catch back up because I'm all the way at the top. I'll be honest. When she does what she told and doesn't question it, the man is authority and his word goes. That's it. That's that. Okay. Upright Tactical Brothers, most definitely. How you doing, brother? How far down? Oh, yeah, I'm way not caught up in chat. Man, I hate when this happens. I'm gonna have to skip some stuff because I'm not caught up by a long shot. What's up, y'all? Y'all are speaking the truth. Can a brother Pablo get a hello? Pablo, Piabo, Peebos.
Let me see what it say.
Dude name?
Peebo Squimply. What's happening, man? You know, say real recognize real.
So both y'all don't get hands. Man, what, bro? Will.
He said we ain't got hands.
Man, bro, what?
He don't even know who you talking to, do he?
I guarantee you, man, how you over here emphasizing stop. You'll never in your life emphasize stop like the way you will that day. I said it so many ways, but they never did. I said,
that's crazy.
Where we from? We both from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Little Rock, Arkansas. Yes, sir.
Carolyn, I want you to come back, Carolyn, and rewrite. I'm sorry. I want you to come back and rewrite what you said, though, because I didn't want to skip it, but I just had to get caught up in chat. You said you just asking. Well, you got to ask better than that, brother, because we kind of be on, you know what I'm saying?
What did he say? Something to do with talking about the hands?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I'm just asking. Yeah, what are you talking about? Like, we don't even think about stuff like that. Like, we are recreated individuals to the point where we don't even emphasize or think about violence in our life. We think about things. We know that this is a cruel and unusual world and things just might surface and happen in this world, but we don't think about violence. You know what I'm saying? We come from impoverished neighborhoods. We come from places where people don't get the best opportunities. So we don't think about stuff like that. We are really on a lot of growth and we're trying to let our minds elevate in different levels and systems of knowledge. So we can come here on this platform and teach you guys and learn from you guys also at the end of the day, because you have to have an open mind. And when you in those predicaments where you think about violence, you close-minded because a violent person is always thinking about what they gonna do. They always thinking about their self. They want instant gratification. So we're here with humble spirits and we're learning and teaching.
Most definitely. Appreciate that, Ray, 'cause I don't know what they was talking about. I don't even want nobody in my chat name, man. Them two things I don't need no parts of. You know, my bad, Carolyn, for real. I was too far back in chat. Y'all know how I am. I gotta come up with a solution to this on how I'm gonna keep up in chat.
She said you making sense, but you hiding them up.
Oh, oh snap.
No.
Sometimes self-medication is what you need.
I'm not sure what's the
Read it out loud, see what she said.
She said, who is it? Tanika Munley, 5456, CMH 957. I'm not sure what's the question you asking. If you asking about when I said there him is, I was talking about Daddy Flake.
Okay. Now I was asking Carolyn what she had asked, because I seen she wrote a big question, but I was trying to scroll and get caught up in chat because I was too far back. And she said she forget.
Tanika
Nunley said stop flexing. I ain't even been to the gym like I should, man. Look at I ain't nobody flexing, man. I can't do nothing right now.
Hey man, y'all can't mess with us on this exercise. Y'all think y'all can work out with us?
I've been more focused on my diet than just.
And I tell people this all the time. You can exercise all you want. If you don't eat correctly, you will not get the results that you're looking for. So it's a 60-40 split. It's 60% diet, 40% exercise. Remember that.
Dylan, before you go, should you pay for the first date or should the woman? What you think? Tanika said that was not for y'all. Okay. All right. Yeah, you know, we get slow sometimes, Tanika. Yeah, we just telling her how it is. Are you Golden Child? Ray, can you please handle Golden Child for us? When you get a chance at your earliest convenience. At your convenience, Ray. I'm on your time. Samuel, what's going down?
Angola. He in the president. Angola.
Angola. It's what is Angola? What is Angola, guys? Angola a country? Is it a country or?
They said, what pronoun do y'all?
Ray, babe. Come here, Ray. Come here. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know we finna dive into this question. We finna get up into it. We finna get deep in this question. Ray said, do you think more men should receive therapy, especially after breakups? That's a cold one right there. How you feel about that, bro? I'm gonna let you hit it first. Angola's in Africa. Okay, appreciate that.
Yes. I feel like if you were in a serious relationship involving, I really feel like you should register a relationship. Like it should be like a registered relationship before a marriage. So they can already be, you know what I'm saying? Like if y'all come back in 3 years or 4 years, then you can get married or whatever. Like it should be qualifications, because once you enter a person's life and you have somebody come into your life and y'all share life, and that's a hard pill to swallow when you've given so much. You know what I'm saying? Your real natural aspirations, your real natural dreams, the stuff you wanted to do in elementary school, you gave to this person for either amount of years, months, or whatever it is.
Mike Hunt, happy birthday.
And you love them. You know, you had a sense of care for them, whether they didn't even make it to love, but you had a sense of care for them. And that's kind of nerve-wracking to have to start over and switch over. So yes, I believe that men should go through a therapeutic stage after a breakup, so as the woman too, because people are hurt, they're tarnished, you know what I'm saying? They feel we already our own worst critic. So if someone that once slept with me, loved me, laid next to me, still managed to leave me after, some people get into relationships and they
London.
family don't even love them like they significant other does. So
Going London.
they get really wrapped up. And then when that is not there anymore and they have to fill that void, man, look, yes, we need therapy. We do need therapy after a breakup. I feel like more men does need therapy after a breakup because those factors right there. You have to get reprogrammed to say, look, she's over, it's done. But some people dwell on, that money that I gave up, that time I gave up, that sex I gave up, those women I let pass me by that really liked me, things that, they really
appreciate
want
that
to
donation, man. I'm not doing no crash out stuff though. Why you want me to do some crash out? Either one of us. Why you want anybody to do some crash out?
What do you say?
What if we did some crash out that directly affected you? You see what I'm saying? We don't want to do any crash out.
He said,
but I do appreciate that donation though. And as you would have said something that was meaningful or important, I would have acknowledged it immediately. But we still appreciate it. We're not doing any crash out though. Thanks. But yeah, bro, going off though.
Oh, you want me to continue?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, yes, it's always a therapeutic moment. I always remember that. Anybody that's watching right now, this world is cruel and unusual. And what I mean by that, people don't have to know you. They don't have to like you, love you, and they will hurt you. And it's unusual. You don't know who's going to turn, who's going to flake, fold, or change. You don't know who you're going to run into. You can run into a stranger that's crazy and deranged and try to hurt you. So this is a cruel and unusual world. So you have to be ready for these type of things. And this world is continuously beating us down. So yes, therapy is needed during a breakup. That should be mandatory. That's why you should get a relationship registered. And when you break up, you have to call in. Hey, look, I'm breaking up with Johnny May. I'm breaking up with Johnny Day.
I be want to be done. I ain't gonna lie. I be want to be done. I don't even want to think about therapy in it no more. I don't want to think about it.
Think about it.
Move forward.
When you callous.
But I feel like the therapy kind of holding me into it.
No.
Like if I'm talking about therapy, then we still talking about what happened. I'm trying to move forward. I'm trying to see what's going on over here. And I can't do that when I'm thinking about what happened back there.
You're not gonna think about that. This is what therapy is right here. Because I have a little history in that. This is what therapy is. They're not going to make you reiterate on what you went through. They want you to acknowledge what you felt. They want you to acknowledge what did you feel during that stage so you can get over that. So when you bring somebody else in your life, you won't have those feelings and attack them with those feelings.
Yeah, I feel like that's important though, to acknowledge it.
But they won't make you think about the relationship no more. They just want you to see how you feel.
Hold on, Ray. I'm finna get to your super chat right now. What Hunt say entertainment meant, and my bad if it felt disrespectful to ask you to do that. I didn't mean that by no bad intentions. I can appreciate that. Yeah, because crash out, that's kind of crash outs out here. That's a word that means when somebody crash out where we're from, that's
life sentence. Damn near.
So we don't want to think of ourselves in a crash out type way. What's up, man? I agree with the message. Can my boy Piabo get a hello? Bro, we not already said hello to you.
Peebo, man. What's happening, Peebo?
But you good though, Hunt. You good. We ain't tripping like that. So how do you handle conflicts in relationship? Let me hit that one real quick. How do I handle conflicts in relationship? How do I handle them? I try to look at it, I ain't gonna lie, I try to look at it from their side first. Because if I can come into it looking at it from their side, I deal with that up front. And then next, I look at it from my side. That way, I don't already register how I might feel to them. So I don't know, that's really about the best I can answer that. I try to look at it from your way. And once I'm done looking at it from your way, I'm finna talk to you about it from my way, and hopefully we can find a middle ground. You know what I mean? From there. That's how I feel about conflicts. But no fighting. I'm gonna try my best not to argue. You know, you shouldn't have to throw nothing in my head to make me understand. I'm pretty understanding. I should have to throw nothing at your head to make you understand. I hope I don't, because I'm accurate. I know how to whack up, but not in a relationship though. Not to my significant other. You know, let me get caught up. Kellen said maybe it's my generation, but a lot of men are not in touch with their emotions. Buried so deep, they don't know what to do if they rise to the surface. You don't have a problem. You don't have that problem. What's the difference? The difference, maybe it's my generation, but a lot of men are not in touch with their emotions.
I know.
What you say?
A lot of men are not in touch with their emotions because a lot of women have become masculine minded and are judgmental.
Women are
So-
definitely the prize. I ain't mean to cut your wisdom. Women are definitely the prize. We understand that.
Now listen, a woman, just like she said, women are definitely the prize. So that means she's coming in a relationship with half-ass dominance. So I want to address this right here. You know, the difference in between a man not showing his emotions to you and being emotional because you have women like that. As soon as I show vulnerability, you're going to run all over me because you're going to realize that I'm not going anywhere. You're going to think I'm thirsty for you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to flaunt on me. So now I'm not even going to do that anymore. I'm not going to show my emotion to a woman because last time, you see what I'm saying? A man is going to think like that. Y'all have to stop being so judgmental. You got to come with $100,000 to be with me. You got to be this. You need to pop bottles and champagne.
Honey from Vegas.
You need
How
to
you
rest
doing?
like this, you know. So focus on the mindset instead of the clothes, the car, the living arrangements, because you don't know what a person can blossom to be. Because it happens like this all day. And you'll look past a person and you'll still be going through your struggles, but your pride won't even let you acknowledge your struggles, but you want to acknowledge their struggles. So I'm not going to be emotional to you. Because I ain't going to tell you how broke I am. I ain't going to tell you how much struggle I'm going through so you can judge me. No, I'm not going to be emotional. But when I get up, I'm going to be the best man you ever had because I really like you. But you're going to miss this blessing because you're going to judge me.
So a lot of females in the chat, or women, I should say, are saying they want vulnerability, opposing to what you're saying, that you don't want to open up because of the fact you'll be judged afterwards. But they're saying they want vulnerability. So how would you find the middle ground with them? If they want vulnerability and you're not trying to open up.
Promise to not judge me. Don't judge me. And when I mean promise to not judge me, show me with your action. Don't tell me. Things that I do, mistakes I make, my shortcomings, please don't judge me. Accommodate with me. Then I'm gonna open up regardless. Then you're gonna see my tears. You're gonna see me, baby, I love you. Like, I never had anybody like you. You understand me through my deepest, darkest times. You knew I was scared. You knew I was this right here. You knew when this happened right here, I wasn't ready, and you still stayed down with me. That's my vulnerability right there. But you won't get that if I know you're gonna judge me and you always treat me like I'm less than because I don't have what you desire at the moment. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
Sure.
makes sense. That makes sense. I'm working with you on that one. Ray said, do you communicate or do you shut down? So when conflict in a relationship, I'm definitely gonna communicate it because in a situation we have where it's conflict, I feel like that's a situation for us to grow. You know, we already together, so we gotta get further together. You know, so if that present a situation for us to grow, I definitely want to communicate so you can understand how I feel, so I can understand how you feel. But if you're not trying to communicate with me, if you're just trying to argue and let me know that you bigger or you stronger or you right, and you're not even trying to think about whether you right or not, if you just sit on that, then in that instance, I'm definitely shutting down. And I ain't just shutting down, I'm leaving. Like, I gotta go. Like, bro, this girl not listening to me. I'm still telling her that this is why she's wrong. I'm not telling her that she's wrong. I'm telling her this is why she's wrong. And she not listening. So I'm finna go. And then, yeah.
Bro say he finna go.
Yeah, for real, I'm finna go. I ain't got the time to be, I seen somebody said after, how do you deal with a heartbreak? And me, when it comes to heartbreak, yeah, I got some good moderators. They be honest.
Shut your mouth now.
Watch, they finna get their mouth shut in 3, 2, 1. Right. Yeah. When it comes to heartbreak, though, this is how I deal with heartbreak. For one, I try my best not to get my heart broke. So I try to, them red flags, I pay attention to them. And I kind of, honestly, when I'm in a relationship or a new relationship, I let them red flags break my heart and like little small increments. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, all right, boom. I asked her to go somewhere with me. She said she was going to be busy. Boom. I didn't like that. That's a red flag. I let that kind of break my heart right there. Like, boom, okay. She didn't want to go with you because she don't like you. She didn't want to go with you because she going to another dude's house. She don't want to go with you because she didn't take you seriously. So I take those small red flags, you know what I'm saying, as heartbreak. That way, when I get to the real big heartbreak, you know what I'm saying, it's not so bad because the whole time I have been noticing them red flags. But if I ever get to a point to where I do get to a big heartbreak and I ain't see it coming, therapy, like y'all was saying, therapy. I gotta go outside. I gotta do something active. I gotta look at something so my mind can't stay stuck on it. I gotta get around the folks that love me. I get around my brothers. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go out. We're gonna go, even if it's just a workout, we're gonna get out and do something. He gonna do something make me laugh. And if I'm laughing, I ain't thinking about you. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I'm gonna deal with heartbreak. I'm gonna get with the folks that miss me. And I ain't gonna, I got super chats and gifts coming in. Honey from Vegas. I don't even know what that is. Appreciate that. You know, we used to trophies over here. We was MVPs on the football team. But I thank you though. I thank you for that trophy. Let me kiss up the chat some more. Good looking, honey. Good looking. You keeping. Y'all showing out. All of y'all. Ray, Tanika, Carolyn keeping these good questions coming in. Honey throwing me some hot cocoa. I need to go buy some of that for the girls. The girls love hot chocolate. Carolyn said a true partnership of where you support each other and let each other know what you love and appreciate. She's saying that's what a true partnership is. Okay.
Of course.
And let each other know what you love and appreciate. Yeah, I can dig that, Carol.
Yeah.
Miss Velvety Thick. I seen you in earlier, but I ain't have a chance to talk to say nothing. How you doing, Miss Velvety Thick? You know, I've been waiting on you to come up in here because you got some fire questions too. Ray been holding it down too, though. We can't sleep on Ray. Y'all showing up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You are very emotionally intense.
I don't know. Let's get to this one. Therapy was thought to be a sign of weakness. It's something to be ashamed of. This generation has been taught it's okay to seek therapy without the stigma of weakness and embarrassment. Okay. As far as therapy, I want to touch on therapy real quick, and I'm gonna get back to bro.
Got high EQs. Boys got high EQs. For sure.
I'm gonna be getting that. I don't know what they're talking about. May I ask what your live is about? Right now the live is about I just seen something I want to talk about. What was it? Therapy. Okay, so right now live is about therapy. Dakota, what's going on? What y'all talking about in this chat? We talking about therapy. All right, so therapy. Y'all gotta understand that therapy is not the same for everybody. Like what some people call therapy might work good for that group of people, but what other people might call therapy might work different for another group of people. That being said, y'all know how I feel about being a cat having kittens in the oven. If a cat have kittens in the oven, that don't make them biscuits, all right? If a cat has kittens in the oven, that does not make the kittens biscuits. Then the kittens are still kittens, okay? That being said, we have been brought here and we are under a whole civilization and a whole culture of things that's not necessarily prone to what we prone to. That being said, therapy here in America was made and generalized for middle-aged European men. No disrespect to them, these are just facts. Therapy is based on European culture. Me being a younger black male, I feel like therapy for me is not so much sitting on the couch and talking about my problems. You see what I'm saying? Like I just said with bro, we gonna get out and we gonna do something. I don't feel like I should have to sit on the couch and talk to feel better about what I'm going through. I feel real proactive, you know. I feel real, you know, strong in my mind to the point to where if I want to get over something, I need to get out. I want to get outside. Like let that be my therapy. Let exercise be my therapy. You know, let just group economics be my therapy. Let me make some progress in something. Let that be my therapy. I don't want to sit down and just and be, you know what I'm saying, stuck somewhere talking about what I went through. I don't want to do that. I want to get out and make something happen. Like I want to go make some money in a good way. I want to go inform somebody. You know, I don't just want to talk about it. I want to make something happen. So couldn't that be therapy as well? Couldn't exercise be therapy? You know, couldn't like physical work, could that not be therapy? Instead of just socializing. I don't want to socialize my way out of a problem. I want to do physical work out of my problems or just make progress in general. So I feel like therapy is not really designed so much for younger black males. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry about it, but that's just how I feel. But if it worked for you, cool. It worked for you. That's definitely a form of therapy. Yeah. But it's not presented like that though. See, Ray said that's definitely a form, but it ain't presented. When you think about therapy, don't lie. The first thing you think about is this right here. Well, how do you feel about that? Oh, I feel like she didn't have to cheat on me, but she did. And she did it with my brother. And they getting a new house. And yeah. Well, how do you feel about that? Oh, I feel like, yeah, their house is better than mine. And yeah. Well, how do you feel about that? I feel like I don't have any money to compete with that. Next thing you know, dude would be done left the therapy session and be done blew his head off. You see what I'm saying? Because you done dug him all the way into his problems, but you didn't give him a route out of his problems. You didn't help him seek, you know what I'm saying, a way to get away from that, a way to get around that.
That's the problem with therapy. They give you the synopsis and the diagnosis, but they don't give you the treatment. And that's where a lot of people fail at. That's the reason why they don't do it, because they got to keep you coming back for more and more and more.
Yeah. Capitalist. That bring us right back to being this.
Why would I treat
society.
you? Why would I treat you? You ain't gonna never come back.
Bandy, what's up? Dave Bandy, what's up with it? Yeah. It's therapeutic. Yeah, it's therapeutic. Okay. But why isn't it presented like that though? Is what I'm saying. It's not presented like that. In any movie you could think of, therapy is always somebody sitting on the couch talking about it. I don't want to sit on no couch and talk about nothing. Let's go. Let's go outside. Let me go get some vitamin D. Let me get outside on the trail and fall down and get back up and be like, damn, that hurt. Now I gotta do what I gotta do to band-aid my arm and keep going. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to sit down and I just don't. I don't agree with it. I don't believe in emotions. That's fake news. You were born with emotions. So if you don't believe in emotions, you don't believe in yourself. Peace. I don't eat chicken, but I would love some watermelon. You got some, Enzo?
Man, they playing the chicken and watermelon game?
They play a game. It's a KD fight. KD fight.
Honey said, but of any other way, it's published the way it is because they make money that way.
Capitalism. I know I'm big on capitalism.
Learn how to use emotional intelligence and conflict management skills. It will allow us to have healthier and successful relationships. You're right. You know, emotional intelligence. And that's crazy. Because like I told you, I don't listen to what a person say. I listen to the word. I pay attention to the words they use. She said emotional intelligence. So every human being is adapt with emotions. But if you are intelligent, if you have emotional intelligence, that means you know how to control your emotions. You can tame them. You can get them to the point where you won't go extensive over the edge and ruin certain things in your life because emotions don't have boundaries. I don't give a damn who you are. I don't care if you Oprah Winfrey. Emotions don't have boundaries. You can pay for the best therapist in the world. Emotions don't have boundaries because you don't know what in your life can trigger you to do something. Somebody can blow your mama brain out in front of your face, and it might trigger you to be a whole nother person. But you was a whole state of the art painter. You know what I'm saying? Getting millions of dollars, and then something tragic happened to you, and you just change your. So emotional intelligence is a perfect way to explain to tame your emotions. And conflict management, yes, we need conflict management because I'm gonna tell you, it's not that people don't have conflict, they avoid it. That's what's wrong with the society. We avoid conflict. If you're parked in my parking spot, instead of me telling you I'll sit in my car steamed up hot, cussing you out with my windows rolled up till you move. That's not conflict management. Conflict management is, excuse me, does anybody drive this great sedan out here? Hey, um, I've been here 3 years. This is my parking spot. Do you mind moving out of my way so I can resume my regular parking spot? And then you take it from there. But people would just do so much crazy. That's why there's so much gossip in the world.
Carolyn said therapy can help by providing validation. Feelings are justified. Helps when your brain has been twisted up.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that though.
Yep.
That make a lot of sense. They really do.
Do you mind? Somebody said, do I rap?
Problem solving is key to survival. Yeah, it is. I'm trying to think what they were talking about. Let's get a house tour. Nah, not right now. We ain't doing a house tour right now. I could do one, but honestly, I gotta figure out how comfortable I am with just showing everybody the layout of my house. And that's just me being completely honest. But I do love my new home, and y'all know if I got a personal relationship with y'all or not. And if you know that we talk through direct messages, just hit me up on there and I'll send you a video. But I really ain't too comfortable with everybody, and this just being a public video for I don't know how long, and y'all having a layout of my home right now. But it's nice, and if I talk to you directly, I don't mind showing you. Carolyn said, "Trust me, my brain get twisted, and left. What's that? Let cold and left out cold and wet in the rain."
Mm. Are you brothers? Yes.
Yes, we are. We brothers in faith. We brothers in the state.
We brother every way.
For real. Nice test already. Thank you. Where you are from? We are from, where are we from, bro?
We from Little Rock, Arkansas. You know what we gonna do.
That explains why you haven't been live. Nah, actually, I ain't been live because I've been dealing with just moving, trying to get everything, trying to get the electric, trying to get the lights on with energy. It ain't been easy. Just dealing with a lot. Still dealing with the kids. The kids broke a table in my mom's house. She's super mad about it. She called me and said, "Saeed." I said, "What's up, mama?" She said, "I'm so mad right now, I can't even think straight." And from that moment on, I knew the kids was involved. So I've been I really been doing a lot for real, y'all. Like, I'm on live right now, but I don't even know if I can afford this time that I'm spending right now. There's something else that I need to be doing. But it's okay, because I guess it's my form of therapy, huh?
Somebody say we was gangsters.
We got them on chest tests. We both got chest tests. We got tests by everywhere.
We got tests
I'm learning
everywhere.
from you guys. Thank you so much for that. No problem. We learning too. On the other hand, we ain't too big.
I can't even see my test.
Tanika, you helping Daddy Flake out for real. You helping Daddy Flake out for real, Tanika. I appreciate that. You should have put a little question in it, but you know you ain't have to. I'm still gonna answer your questions either way it go.
She said, I love
Thank you, though,
Arkansas.
Tanika.
I've been there a few times.
Oh yeah. How that song go? ARK is where I stay.
Hey,
Around here we do
little rock bounce. That was on BET, y'all.
Who gets more action? We both get plenty of action.
Who get more action?
We get
Come on, man.
righteous action from the
What
Most
do they
High
mean by
above.
action?
I hope
Like
that-
we pay bills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What you mean by action? We pay bills. We don't worry about no action, girl. Whoever that is.
What kind of gift is that, honey? Man, I appreciate that. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's a goat.
That's a little goat, ain't it?
Yeah, that's a little goat.
A little baby goat.
That's the goat. Nah, I appreciate that. Y'all showing out for your boy, for your man. Look at that. Engineers from boats. I don't know what they're talking about. Miss Velvety Thick, you know I gotta read your question. What you saying? She said, when we avoid, we hold on to those feelings. That allows them to fester, grow. This is why people blow up at the most simple things.
That's what she was saying. Like, you can't avoid conflict. You gotta approach
That's right.
conflict, because if you skip past it,
Samuel, appreciate it.
that's what's gonna happen. If you skip past it, bro, what's gonna happen?
That's how. Well, I ain't gonna say that's how I am, but that's what I'm growing out of. Because I've been one of them type of people for the longest. Not so much that I avoid it, but where I blow it off. Like, okay, they was wrong. I know I was right. I blow it off. They was wrong. I know I was right. Blow it off. Blow it off. Then one day, like, they wrong. I'm finna go over here, and this is what I'm finna do. And I don't care how nobody feel about it. And I'm gonna leave when I get ready to leave after I do this. I'm gonna take my time. So I had to stop doing that. I had to, excuse me, I had to deal with it as it comes, communicate them being wrong, and communicate why I felt like I was right, and keep it pushing.
Well, your 2026 goal.
Nah, that's all love for real, Tanika. Like, well, you give me some motivation to keep it going. My goal for 2026, to create better human beings than me. So I got to get these kids on the right path. I'm getting them ready for the future, because I don't know what it holds, but I know they're gonna be able to hold it.
My 2026 goal is to
Careless. Thank you.
upgrade everything I'm doing, because everything I'm doing right now, I'm on the right path. You know, so I just want to upgrade it. It's like, when you play a game, you be at 1x, you want to go to 5x. You know, I want it to be everything to be at 5x.
Most definitely.
10x, you know, I just want to upgrade everything that I'm doing, because what I'm doing,
you will.
I'm doing it. If y'all only knew, we just don't have the time today. I can't tell y'all everything, but
never let the left hand know.
Yes, sir.
But this is my community right here. They good. They all great in here. But I understand what you're saying. But yeah, you definitely on the right track. One thing about my brother right here, y'all, I definitely got more than a handful of friends who've been, you know what I'm saying, to that bad place down the road, and it'll come back. And when they come back, they don't really have it all on track. They still missing this or lacking that, or don't understand this, or maybe not even trying to understand it. But one thing about bro right here, y'all, I must say, is he's been handling his business. He's been handling his business as a man. He's been handling his business even in Islam, you know. So he still can sharpen up in certain ways, but that's why I'm here. You know what I mean? Just to iron sharpen iron. He know it. But he definitely been handling it. And then he been motivating me. He been motivating me for real. So we gonna nothing but greater things in 2026. Inshallah.
Inshallah. Inshallah. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
INSHALLAH. Inshallah. Inshallah.
What's your favorite game to play as a kid?
We used to have this little. Hey, look, we had a PS1, and I'm gonna tell you, because he gonna forget. He say he forgot. I don't give a damn. I don't care. He say he forgot.
What's that?
We had the PS1, and we had this
this
game that it wasn't like Galaga where you shoot up. It went sideways, and we used to get all type of enhancements. I'm talking about like 7 shooters, 8 shooters, like the
So what was
bullets
the
are
name of the
following.
game?
I can't remember. I did not know the name of the game. We used to just put it in and play it, but you used to pick your side. I'll chime in, player 2 will chime in, and we'll go from level to level. We get like level 60, and we'll never get past that because we'll have to fight the boss. But we'll have all these different type of enhancements on our gun. By the time we made it to the boss, our little machine was spitting out mounds of bullets and all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we used to go through different type of levels. It was tight too, but that was our game, bro. And after that, Call of Duty, Nuketown.
We had a lot of cheap games.
Call of Duty, Nuketown, every day.
We made the best out of all.
We didn't play football, basketball games. We played real deal action games.
She said, "Are we rich? We definitely are rich in certain ways."
Yes, we rich in certain ways, baby.
Where you guys from? Happy to see AJ. We don't really watch boxing like that.
AJ what?
Said AJ, something about boxing. AJ. Were you guys happy to see AJ?
Oh, he knocked out Jake Paul?
Was that today or something?
Yeah, dang, Jake Paul lost. Dang, I know somebody had some money on Jake Paul tonight. Ooh, they know they lost. Ooh, they mad.
So, honey, I was born in April, which makes me not makes me, but April 19th, that's what makes me an Aries. And bro was born
December 6th.
You Capricorn?
Sagittarius.
That's it, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll stay.
It's still our month right now. Sagittarius right now. We still reigning. Sagittarius reigning right now.
Let's take it to the next level, most definitely. Who is Jesus Christ to you? Jesus Christ is the perfect example.
Jesus Christ is a prophet, perfect example of a good prophet. He followed God's understanding and rules to the T.
Peace be upon him.
Peace be upon Jesus Christ. Yes, sir.
We need to learn conflict management style to understand our reaction to conflict. When we know our style, man, Beverly Thick be going off for her dialogue. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, I gotta take it back slow because she be saying some stuff. Ray. Come here, Ray. Come here real quick.
Can you be in love with two?
Yes, I ain't gonna lie. Yes, I ain't even finna waste no time acting like I can't.
Just saying 2 people.
Can you be in love with 2 people at once? Yes.
What I mean.
Right. I appreciate that, Ray. Let me read Miss Beverly Thick question. Cause she just dropped some knowledge too. And then I'm finna come for that super chat. We finna deal with that while you in love with 2 different people. We finna talk about that. So Miss Beverly Thick said, we need to learn our conflict management style. So not just don't learn conflict management, learn your style. So style being your appropriate fit was custom and tailored to you, that whichever works for you the best. Learn your conflict management style to understand our reaction to conflict. Okay, you get that? But she dropping some, I kind of got to break it down when it be good. When we know our style, we can identify the conflict management style we want to implement or work towards it. Okay. Now that's a good one. You definitely got to know your style. You definitely got to, it's like if you look good in the suit, you see what I'm saying? And people respect you better in the suit, why would you go outside wearing jeans every day? That's not your style, right? So yeah, you definitely got to realize your style. Happy birthday to you too, honey. When your birthday? Now let's get to the super chat. I'm finna let bro hit it. Can you be in love, PAT the Don, with 2 people at one time?
Not me, because I ain't never been in love. I don't spread my love out. You know what I'm saying? So if I do exert my love, it gotta be for one person. If not, I just stay a player and have, because I'm not gonna just have 2 people. Why would I try to be in love with 2 people when I can have 10? If I'm gonna have more than one, I might well go to the max. I'm gonna go and run it up. If I'm gonna have more than one person, I'm gonna run it up.
You gonna run it up?
I'm gonna run it up to my inner loin tells me, hey, look, you need to stop. Hey, look, you've grown enough. You tired. Lay down and go to sleep. Hey, you've impressed on the minds of too many women. you've been teaching, you've been preaching, you've been, you know what I'm saying, doing all, you've exerted your energy. No,
Not teaching
that's
and
what I
preaching.
would do if I gotta have more than one person. I got one person. So if I gotta have more than one person, hey, you know what I'm saying? Then we got a problem. I'm not gonna try to love two people. I'm gonna love one person. If I can't love that one person, shit, let's have a ball. God created a man strong, dominion over the earth.
Honey Rose said October 26th.
October
That's her
26th.
birthday. So your birthday just passed too.
And
Happy
she,
belated.
I think she
Honey Rose.
a Libra. No, she I know a girl that Jamaica Moore. Her birthday October 26th.
I don't know who that is, but that's
She went to Martin Luther King with us.
That's
Kagayla, her sister, stayed up the street from the park.
That make you a Scorpio, right?
I think so. I think it's a Scorpio.
I'll make you a Scorpio. I don't get big. Hey, I want to talk about that though, because look, we finna dig into that. Because I do feel like I can love two people. I ain't saying nobody wrong. I ain't saying nobody right. Scorpio is what I thought. But this is my outlook on it. Okay.
Scorpio, she's Scorpio.
A man being a strong man, right? Now let's think about the best man y'all could think of, okay? I ain't claiming to be the best man. You know, I'm a working man, but I am great at a lot of my skills and a lot of things that I need to do as a man. But the best man you could ever think of, y'all just think about the most paramount, the most supreme man y'all could think of. Now think, if he was in a land where everything else wasn't as perfect or wasn't good, do you think he should confine himself only to one woman? Do you think that's God's plan for him to be with just one person? Just
taking the camera.
Okay, just you ain't gotta split over. We in here. Do y'all think that him being the best he could be, that he should minimize? I ain't gonna say minimize, it's a bad word, but he should just be only with one, just one family, one. Not to say that I want a lot of families or anything like that, but let's take it back to biblical times. People had more than one wife for a reason. You know what I mean? People had more than one family for a reason. It's because God was spreading his goodness, you know what I'm saying, throughout people, you know what I'm saying, from one root, you know what I'm saying, bred different fruit. So that being said, I can love two people. I can, because the mission that I'm on, sometimes it requires help from more than just one person. And not to disrespect another person, and you know what I'm saying, in like an intimate way or anything, but yeah, you could need help from more than one person, and you could all be working towards the same mission. You could be on a righteous mission and involve more than one person. Is all I'm gonna say. But you got to be righteous about it though. You can't be, you know what I'm saying, just doing it for fun. It got to be God's plan for real. And not to even say that that's my plan or, you know what I'm saying, what I'm going out for. But on a righteous mission, it can involve more than one female, I think. So yeah, you can love more than one person. Shouts out to Scotland. Sandra said you cannot be in love with two people. You're gonna love the other better. See, that's an opinion. You thinking that they're gonna love the other person better because you thinking that because the person that you're thinking of is just in it to be in love. What if they not in it to be in love? What if they in it to handle a mission? What if they in it to spread, you know what I'm saying, righteousness? What if they in it to fill the land? You know what I mean? What if they need to fill the land or start a nation? It's like sometimes that's the reason why women hold the baby for 9 months while a man can continue to procreate. If that's the case, we would have to hold our semen for 9 months the same way that y'all hold the baby. So sometimes we can men can be fruitful.
Read their comment
in a righteous way.
Just wrote, what you just read.
Okay.
They said some men get twisted between love and infatuation.
I think we all have the struggle with the understanding of love and infatuation. Yeah.
See, you can feel like, your feelings can mislead you too. You can feel love, but it's infatuation.
See, and then what if it's not even love?
That's what I just said. You can feel love, but it's infatuation.
What if it's not even infatuation?
You can feel infatuation, but it's a figment of your imagination.
What if it's a plan? What if it's a common goal?
One
That's
thing
what I
about
think
it,
people fail to realize.
when
What if
it's a
it's a common?
common goal, then it's established. Then we ain't talking about nothing but this common goal.
Okay, but I'm saying, what if you involve more than one woman in the common goal? What if the two women that you involved with also had that same goal?
Understanding is going to be met. Then understanding is going to be met. See, we talk about on the surface. When she asked that question, she was talking about on the surface, man and woman. Man and woman. She was talking about you loving two people, but you talking about a mission, you bringing all this stuff in there now.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm answering your question.
Yes,
The mission is going to already be understood between both women.
Somebody said they had more than one wife because people died. So not wife, they had more than one family. They had more than one child with different women, and would still be prophets of God at certain times. But not all of them were good though. Not all people that do like polygamy type of things are good. So I don't want to speak for all of them, but I'm just saying y'all gotta acknowledge some of the instances where polygamy was a good thing. So that people were babies were rare and didn't make it past birth. Should she be with more than one guy? This the thing with being with more than one guy. If we are in a relationship with two women and we get both of them pregnant, we can understand that we're the father of that child. It's not the same with a woman. If a woman was in a relationship with two or three men and she had this purpose or this common goal that I'm speaking of, she would know who's the father of
She
the
got
child.
too many opinions.
Well, that too, but she wouldn't know. She couldn't say exactly the child that she's bearing, who's the father of it. So why should another man put in, you know what I'm saying? Why I ain't gonna say why should, because if they had a common goal, the men would do it. But it's not the same. It's not the same with women. You all carried a child for 9 months for, you know what I'm saying, for a biblical reason, I say, for a reason ordinated by God, not by me. I got a 10-year sentence on the back of my pistol fizz. What I'm gonna do? Stop riding with your gun. If you got a 10-year sentence about a gun, maybe you just leave your gun alone. What you running from? What you trying to kill so bad? So nigga said, "Nah, daddy, that's not it. It's only to be in love with." Y'all gotta start speaking in full sentences, because y'all know I be wanting to see what y'all say. And when y'all ain't talking in full sentence, I can't see it right. Honey Rose said, "I feel like as long as everybody on the same page, it can work, but I personally don't have the time or the energy to entertain two men." See what okay. Yeah. You can love a multitude of people, but be in love with only one. I kind of feel that too. Says you can be in love with a multitude of people, but you can love a multitude of people, but only be in love with one. I kind of feel that too. I find that the most emotionally intelligent men are into multiples. They could be. They could be. I think that when the polygamy type of thing goes on, that the women, their mind gets caught on the love aspect, but the man is more caught on the purpose aspect. He's more caught on, I'm handling all this business. I'm doing enough to where I can pay for this household, and I can pay for this household, and I can even pay for my mother's and father's household. So the man kind of coming from a point of business, of plans, like I said, and purpose. But the woman, she's kind of thinking more of like the love side. That's what I think. But the man, he just knows that he can handle what he's doing is why he's doing it. So I don't know. I could be wrong on this. Everybody got an opinion. I like listening to y'all talk about it too. This Velvet Thick said, if it's real love, all his goodness should be given in one spot. I heard that. Read the 10 Commandments. It says you will love one and hate the other one. Yeah, that wasn't talking about. Nah, the 10 Commandments you kind of paraphrasing, Sandra. it says that's talking about a master. What the Ten Commandments says there, it says when you have a master and damn, how do it go? That's talking about masters. You can only have one master because you'll love one and hate the other. That wasn't really just love. Men should have as many women that they can afford, but a lot of women don't want to share their man. That's right. Men should have as many women as they can afford. That's the thing. A lot of men can't afford. A lot of men can't afford them mentally, let alone financially. So polygamy is out the questions a lot of times. And I really kind of hate speaking on the subject of polygamy because so many people talk about it from an immature standpoint. And when they do that, it's kind of hard to get to the real root of it because so many immature people speak on it just coming from like a sex position. When polygamy can be deeper than that. Sometimes, some men, like look at Nick Cannon. You see what I'm saying? Look at Nick Cannon. He got all those kids or whatever, but with different women, which I really don't agree with because I don't want a lot of, But when you in a situation like that, when you get so much money and you get so many kids, like why not run a relationship with the women to where everything is smoother instead of just trying to be with one woman and dissatisfying the rest of them because you so caught up on just polygamy. It's not for everybody. It's not. I said, Uncle in the back. Can you get a shout out to your friend Nick Gers? Nick Gers. Men don't even want to be with single mothers, but wouldn't mind a woman accepting another woman. Ray said men don't even want to be with single mothers, but wouldn't mind a woman accepting another woman. Okay. I don't know, Ray. I don't know. But wouldn't mind. I don't know. You gotta say that a different way. Say it a different way for me. Infatuation fades over time. Being in love, loving that person shows itself once past infatuation phases. Many marriages don't last because it was only infatuation. Most definitely. Like I said, but I completely understand the purpose if it's intentional, right? Some polygamy can be just a power game, yeah. It's really, they said women are emotionally oriented and men are goal oriented. That's right. So if a man is just on to his game where he's knocking his goals out, knocking his goals out, knocking his goals out, I don't know. I kind of feel like he could love a woman while he's doing it, but maybe she's not handling all that. Maybe it's too much for her. Is what I'm trying to say. Maybe his goals that the man is handling flawlessly is too much for her, but she still loves him and he still loves her. So then she need to end it like that. Yeah, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Nick Cannon, he barely know his kids' names for real. Yeah, I ain't big on just having kids, spreading them, just different women just everywhere. I feel like if he had all those kids by one woman or maybe two, like he'll feel a lot better when he go to sleep at night. The thing with me and all them kids is I don't want to sleep somewhere my kids ain't there. Like I want all my kids in the house with me. That's why I got them now. I need all my kids right there with me. It was glitching right, my battery was dying. I ain't even know. Damn, y'all lying. Now that he know their name. Yeah, that's complete disconnect. That's a disconnection from your own offspring. Not that if like my daddy flag. Cause it bothered me. It bothered me when my kids hurt themselves and I ain't there. Like even at school. Ain't no way I could be in another state and my baby just lost a tooth and I ain't there to see it, to hold it, to help them pull it out, to tell them this is what we gonna do with it, to put some gauze in their mouth, you know what I'm saying, rub their back while they go to sleep. Nah, I need all my kids right there with me. So Nick Cannon, hey, if he can sleep at night, that's him. Another 100 women plus are willing to have a kid by Nick Cannon. Yeah. But it just, how do it end? Do y'all ever think like that? I wonder if he ever think like that. Like, how does a situation like that end? Like with you, where you in a nursing home and you just got random people coming to see you at the nursing home and it turned out the random people your kids. You see what I'm saying? I don't know about that. Just cause you can have kids don't mean you should. No, for real, definitely. Just look at Elon and see what not to do. Yeah, I seen Elon. I didn't know for the longest, Carolyn, how many kids Elon got. I know he got twins, but I didn't even know he had kids at all. Like he a real secretive man. So he doing something over there because he ain't trying to tell nobody about it. When you're in a relationship with multiple people at the same time, it's not possible to be truly connected emotionally because he is dividing himself, not giving them 100%. I told y'all, Miss Velvet Thick be dropping some knowledge. That's true. That's true. Yeah, you definitely dividing yourself. But what if the people that you dividing yourself with are all, what if they are connected? You see what I'm saying? I think when you divide yourself with people that are divided, that's one thing. But if you divide yourself with people that are connected, I feel like that's kind of like another thing. Kind of like, for instance, like Jim Jones, the dude in Texas. He had all those, all those women there. They all were under him. And he, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't say, because I can't speak from experience. So I don't want to get too deep into that. All these kids spread across the country. How can you kids even bond with their siblings? Nah, for real. That gotta affect them growing up because they don't really know who they is or how they is because they don't know about their brothers and sisters, or how to play with them, how to think with them. Yeah, Ray, I agree with that too. I agree. Jonathan, what's happening? Elon has 11 or 12 kids. Oh, bull. How is it bull? You talking about what I said, bull, the truth? I break it down. Women don't want that for real. They just accept it. Yeah, I can see that too. But y'all gotta think about what a relationship is though nowadays. I agree with you on that, right? Women just accept it, 100%. The same way that men accept things too though. You gotta understand that too, because that's what a relationship can be nowadays. Men accept a lot too. Sometimes they deal with things that they don't wanna, deal with, but they gotta accept it. But why do they accept it? Because that is what is best, you know what I'm saying, for that situation. So sometimes women get into polygamy because that is what's best for their situation at that time, even though they don't really want to accept it. It might be, I know a dude right now in a house, a girl he don't really like, 7 kids, none of them his. Everything he owns, she owns, it's hers, You think he agree with that? Nah, he don't agree with it, but he accepting it though. So if that's what fit, then but he not living on the street. You see what I mean? He's in a home. That's what he wants. He wants to be in a home. So we accept a lot of things that's not healthy for us is what I'm saying. So I agree with y'all. Like polygamy is not always healthy. I agree with y'all. Y'all won me over. I believe there definitely is some favoritism with the baby mama he is currently with over all the other baby mamas and kids. I don't know half about Nick Cannon. let's be honest, someone is going to feel like they coming up short in a relationship. Yeah, I think they would too. I can't really answer these because I ain't been through it. Is this mic still on? No, it ain't on. I can't really answer these because I ain't been in no polygamy before to tell y'all. But I'm just assuming. He damn near unstable. He damn near unstable, then dependent on a woman like that. He damn near unstable, then dependent on a woman like that for his livelihood. Honey Rose, come back and type that right. Because when y'all don't be typing it right, it be throwing me off. Because I can't speak on it fully when I don't understand it fully. I don't got nothing to snack on in here. I left all my blueberries. I don't got nothing in the refrigerator. The juice, don't worry about it. It's not good. I'm supposed to be drinking tea, and I'm not. I showed it earlier. If you was in the video earlier, you would have seen it. I'll show you again, though. It ain't tea. Wow. Not supposed to be drinking pop, but I am. If that fool was asleep, bro, go. He want to come out and hang with the big dogs. He want to come hang with big bro. We chillin'. Hold on. That coconut water. You know how I feel about that coconut water. I ain't got no coconut water. Right? I need some real water. I keep wanting to do this, but this chair ain't got no armrest. Are we scratching? I don't got no comb with me. I got some dandruff though. Just please believe me. What's your name? Francie. Just please believe me, Miss Bradford. When I scratch this, there's some dandruff in there. Cause I ain't been scratching it. On top of me getting a cut. Every time I get a cut, it's like my dandruff go crazy. And then I ain't scratched in a minute. Just stay tuned, cause I got some stuff up here. Work with me. It's gonna be bad. I can feel it. But I ain't got no comb in here. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. I've been putting in some work for real. It ain't easy neither. It is not easy. I had to think that more than one time a day on how easy it ain't, but it's worth it though. So I ain't asking for easy. I'm just asking for it to be worth it. And it been worth it. Now, Miss Bradford, congratulations on your house. Yeah. Thank you. Francie? It's Francine. Yeah, I'm sleepy or something. My bad, Francine. I don't know what I was looking at. Sometimes y'all names be moving because of the chat, and I'll be looking at the wrong letters the wrong way. Yep, I got the spot. It's pretty cool. Y'all want to see something? There are more women in this world than men. Men know they have options, opportunities. Yeah, for real. Just gotta make the right choice. We need to get you some ways. Man, I get ways and get rid of ways. I definitely got more ways than you. Mac for trap. Know I got more ways than you. Do I have dishes? I don't have any dishes. Not one. But yes, I'm definitely happy about my Francine. I'm definitely happy about my house. Nika, don't start making me blush. Thank you. From Iran. Is that Iran? Iran? You trying to say you from? She said less. Mac for trap. You said I don't have curly hair. Okay. I don't want no smoke. No smoke, no smoke. What's your question, Hamilton? Y'all look, like the live if y'all ain't like the live, it'll help me. I gotta do something about that. I gotta do something about that. Dude said I'm broke, bro. That man said I'm broke. Brother, I go to work. No matter how broke I am, I go to work. Yeah, we're going to the store. I gotta see what I'm gonna get. I gotta see. Carolyn, thank you. I'm trying to keep myself up a little bit the best I can. I'm trying not to look like what I done been through. Yes, electronic benefits, ain't that what it stands for? They definitely will help right now. EBT. I gotta go to the store, y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I definitely don't want no ice cream sandwiches. That's what you like to buy with your money? Don't get me started on this health tip, because I'll take you down a whole rabbit hole on what you need to be eating and why you need to stop eating what you eating. I'll get you ice cream. Ice cream. Appreciate it, girl. Don't give me the smile and stuff on her. Don't get me started. I got a question for y'all. I like my mustache thin. I don't like no big old mustache. What they saying? What you deleting? Y'all stop. I'm trying to talk and y'all still get me on here smiling. Women need to understand the life a man leads, even when he's in a relationship. He's going to always want to desire other women. Nah, not necessarily. That ain't the case. That ain't the case. Because you can find that one where you don't never want to look for another woman. It's just everything. And then she show you some more stuff and you be like, I already thought you was everything. And you show me you got more? I ain't really came across that before, but I be hearing about it. I don't know how true it is. I don't drink Kool-Aid, Mac. I don't drink no Kool-Aid. That man said in a soup. And don't be, I'll take the soup. Lime chili shrimp. Can I get lime chili shrimp? Carolyn, come here. Come here, Kellen. Come here. Cause you said ice cream, Doritos, M&M's, donuts, Frosted Flakes. Now Frosted Flakes, we can do something with that. We can do something with Frosted Flakes. Not a lot. We can do a little bit though. But the rest of this stuff, I'm gonna sit here. I want you to sit down right there. Sit down right there. And you finna watch me put all this stuff in the trash can. Because that's what it is. It's garbage. And we're gonna put the garbage where the garbage belongs. So sit right there, hand it to me, and I want you to watch this. Doritos, ice cream, M&M's, Frosted Flakes. We're gonna put them on top of the refrigerator. We're gonna put the Frosted Flakes up here. Right there. There go the Frosted Flakes. You can keep them. And what else you had said? Donuts. Give me the donuts. Throw them up. Catch them. We're gonna alley-oop them in the trash can. We're not eating none of that up in here. It's not allowed. I'm waiting for the day somebody think they're gonna put some pork in this refrigerator. This is my refrigerator. I'm waiting for the day somebody try to put some pork in there. Ooh, I'm gonna hurt some feelings. Pizza, any of that pepperoni pizza, any of that type of, you think you're gonna put some pork in there with my righteous food? Okay. I'm not even gonna put pork in the trash can with the rest of my regular trash. You're gonna learn something coming up in here. But you're gonna learn something in a way where you be like, wow, I never knew that. And you're gonna feel so much better. Ray said I can meet her. You crazy, right? Alright, damn bet. That sounds like a bet. I'm down for that. Eggs and milk. Eggs and milk. I'll take the eggs. I'll take the milk too, yeah. It still ain't just the best thing for me, but I mess with it. I got that in my cabinet before I give it to you. 2 eggs. That's all I get. I got 2 eggs. Man, I eat 8 eggs in the morning. I eat 8 eggs by myself. 8 eggs, salt, pepper, turmeric. Let's go. Black pepper. I might put some red pepper on it too. The little chilies, the chili pepper. Beef bacon and eggs. I don't want no beef bacon. No beef bacon. I don't know what YF mean, Francie. What do YF mean? I mean, what do WYF mean? Where you from? I'm from Arkansas. I ain't know that. I'm old. It is fun though, Carolyn, cause look, you know what's fun in eating the things you like to eat? Living longer than you expected to live, and that's what we all about. It's fun. It's fun. I'm telling you, it's good to not eat that stuff that tastes good. It's good, trust me. I eat all that and I look strong though. I bet you not strong though. When the last time you got, never mind. You're not strong, you eating that, brother. Come get you some real food and imagine how you'll look then. Come get you some real food and imagine how you'll look. You'll be 40 years old looking like you're 19. Come get you some real food. Why haven't I been married? Because I be messing up. I be messing up. The girl be messing up. We be messing up. It's just life. It is what it is. I can't point my finger and blame nobody but me. But I'm not a bad person, though. Francine, you said it's nasty. Why is he still asleep? Hey, bro good. He over here with bro. This is the best place to be sleep at. He all right. I got them. I'm finna slide them back to the crib here in a second. No beef neither. Beef. This the thing. When you talk about Jerry's, whatever, I don't want to say the last part, but senior, when you talk about beef, you gotta understand. When you say beef, you get this sense of you talking about a cow, and you're not talking about any cow. You're talking about the cows that been on the earth since day one. You know, that's been here the whole time. You know, just the original cow. You know, you eating that. It's chopped up, it's cooked, and you know the impurities burnt out of it, and you eat it. But this the thing. That's not what you eat no more. Beef is not that beef that you're thinking of what it used to be. It's not that. It's not the same thing. So to be honest, I don't even feel comfortable calling it beef no more. Let's call it something different because that's not what it is. The sense of what you're thinking, the sense of what you're making it out to be is not what it is. So let's just call it something different because that's what it is. It's something different. So you don't want to eat, let's just say new beef. Want to eat some new beef? I can understand it, but I want to accept it. What y'all accepting? That I ain't been married? Yeah, I punish 8 eggs real quick. Yes, with the yolk. Shouts out to Ray, y'all. Ray said she been handling her business with that dad. And she gonna be so much better when she get through, for real. She gonna feel so much better. She gonna glow even more than she already glow, which is probably impossible, cause she be glowing. I done seen her. But shout out to her with that diet, that fasting, for real. Let your body get that stuff up out you real quick. And we'll come back. Shouts out to Ray. Freestyle off the dome. I freestyle off the dome with words, not with lyrics. I freestyle with dialogue. So you wanna do that? You wanna have a dialogue freestyle? Alex Rando, appreciate that. I will eat meat, but it's a lot to it. Fish, wanna eat some fish? Like some buffalo? Buffalo fish might be okay. Sometimes, you know. I don't know. I don't really eat meat. I ain't gonna say I don't eat meat, cause I might get in a situation where I might eat some meat. But I really don't eat meat. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's like I don't eat meat, but I don't wanna say that I won't eat meat. But I'm cool with fish though. Not catfish, no scavengers, buffalo. Ain't got no shepherd's pie. Protein, no carbs. You need carbs. Need carbs, need protein. Other processed food definitely for the birds. Who's behind me? Allah's behind me. Susie Mill. Yeah, nah, for real. If y'all stop buying that stuff, you'll stop eating it. Stop putting it in your house. Stop allowing that stuff to come into your doors. Don't allow it. And you'll get away from it, I'm telling you. Stop letting people bring Oreos and Skittles in your house. And next thing you know, you won't even crave or think about an Oreo or a Skittle. Fayetteville, how you doing, Miss Fayetteville? I ain't forgot about you. You thought I forgot, huh? Carolyn said, but what about the French fries? I still like French fries, I ain't gonna lie. Even though they full of starch. Fried mozzarella cheese sticks, bacon cheese. Carolyn, you was just doing good. You know we not doing no bacon. Come on now. Stop that. Stop that. Fully loaded nachos. Why do we gotta be fully loaded? What's wrong with halfway loading them? What's wrong with one shot nachos? Let's do one shot nachos. So that's just chip and cheese. They ain't gotta be fully loaded. Deep fried onions, I do like deep fried onions though. I like onions, period. It's definitely protein in them, and definitely a gang of other stuff too. Definitely a gang of other stuff. You know I got love for you though, Carolyn. We ain't finna get all into that with you. I'm just gonna say, do better. You've been doing good though, I know you have. Cause you've been tapping in with the lives lately. You've been coming here to see me. We've been talking, so I know you're doing better. I ain't finna sit here and get all on your back. Ain't nothing but love. No scavenger, that's right, Miss Velvet Thick. Because you don't wanna eat what been eating. You don't wanna do that. Y'all just don't want to. I can tell y'all, but I want y'all just to kind of research for yourself. Cause you're not gonna get convinced off what I say. I'm not that good at speaking yet, honestly. I'm trying to get there. Don't get it twisted. I'm becoming a better speaker, but if I tell you why you don't want to eat these foods and why they're bad for you, and the foods that can be beneficial that you can eat as a replacement, if I tell you, it's not gonna convince you. Opposing that you doing your own research and you getting convinced by the person that you want to hear tell you. I could be the person you want to hear, but I'm pretty sure you can find a better person to tell you. Somebody with more experience, somebody with more knowledge in the situation. Although I got some knowledge in it, but you can find somebody else to convince you better than me. I read it, bro. You say you respect it. It's just the truth, though. You should respect the truth. Tanika, what you and Ray talking about? What y'all talking about, Tanika? I need to pull up 2 chairs for y'all. Right here and right there. I need to get 2 chairs. You definitely lose a taste when you stop eating that stuff. Nah, It's too late, Carolyn. Don't try to act like you ain't been eating. I feel like you typed them out a little bit too fluently. You didn't have one of them. I had some fried onion rings not too long ago, so I'm kind of getting the feeling by affiliation you had some too. I kind of feel like we both was eating fried onion rings a couple days ago. And now you want to talk about you just teasing. Ah, yeah, look. I got this light. What y'all think? Which one? It's the blue light or the yellow light? I had said the yellow light, but when bro was awake, he was telling me to do the blue light. She just looking out. Okay. All right, just looking out. I'm gonna really have y'all looking out in a minute. When I do what I do. Yeah, you've been around, okay, but I'm talking about those foods that you spoke so fluently of. You spoke pretty fluently of those unhealthy foods, which make me feel like you've been around them. I'm definitely goat-faced. I'm definitely the goat. about you? How you look? Francine, you gone? Francine, good night and morning. Nah, you ain't Miss Bradford no more. I take it back. You not Miss Bradford, you Francine. Get you some rest. Thanks for stopping by though. A little light help though, still. Just a little bit of light. I gotta lay my hair down. I'm finna do something with my hair. I'm finna put my do-rag on tonight. That way my dandruff be crazy in the morning. Watch, it's gonna be insane. I think I'm gonna do a live. How y'all feel? Should I do a live scratch or a video scratch? Okay, 20 years ago. I'm not even finna deal with you, Carolyn. Cause you know and I know. Appreciate it, Francine. I love the spot. I'm finna do everything I can to manage it the best that I can. And I know that's gonna mean doing a lot of hard work here in the future. So I know what I gotta do. I just gotta get up and go do it. But it's okay. It's okay, because I agree with that decision that I made to do it. Where Ray at? I know Ray ain't left. Yeah, let me see. I don't know, this light kind of cool too though. It's too bright. Super bright. Dang. Look how bright that thing get. Super blue. Super red. Yeah, that's too bright right there. Let's tone it down some. Let's take it down just a little bit. Dang, y'all, I got 54 likes. We got 54 likes on here. And we ran up some bread. Look at that. Y'all know she charged me $50 for my mailbox key. Is that normal? But I gotta pay that too, on top of my rent and stuff. But I didn't know I had to pay $50 for a mailbox key. So that's something new. So y'all help me get that right here. That's enough on, I can cover the rest. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Ray. I was just making sure. Yeah, when I get settled in though, when I get settled in, Carolyn, it's gonna be so cool in here because it's gonna be my mind all into one townhouse. It's gonna be a whole townhouse full of my mind. That's gonna be beautiful. It's going down. I ain't really listening to rap, bro. I listen to like 2 people that rap. So I really ain't open-minded to no new rappers right now. Cause I can tell you they not gonna align with me. I was uploading though, right? I was uploading one night. I be trying my best to put something back. I still got a video to put back I need to release. Oh yeah, nah. If I lose it, I think she wrote if I lose it that it's like $150 fee to get it replaced. I ain't even understand that, but yeah, it's $50 for the mailbox key. I'm gonna part my hair in my next video. do it for you, Carolyn. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna part it. Cause there's some big ones in there. I can feel it. So when I part it, I get you. I get you. Nacho, I was checking for me. Chill out. People who going on about they don't eat meat will smoke a bag that, what? Some convicts slipped in the alley. People who go, okay, yeah. Yeah, they talk about how they don't eat meat, but they do other harmful things to their body. Yeah, that is true. But at least they're not doing that and eating meat, I guess. Gene. What's going on, Gene? I thought you would have been made in. I had thought about you before I started the live, Gene. I was like, I wonder if Gene gonna be awake. I had thought about you. Cause I know I was starting it late. I was like, I don't know. I don't know why you had came to mind, but you did. Yeah, Marlene, I ain't gonna say she's doing too much, Tanika, but cause I ain't sure what it take, you know what I'm saying? Being a landlord exactly, but yeah, she kind of charging. I gotta go get some money for sure, cause she's requesting money for sure. But it's worth it though, cause I need it. DoorDash that calm, huh? Are you straight ready to go? Shit, we can head out, huh? I gotta get some stuff together anyway. We finna ready to get up out of here, y'all. I gotta get bro up out of here so he can get him some good rest. I don't wanna catch no crook all in his neck. Nah, y'all ain't wrong for checking on me. Check on me. See how I'm doing. Come pull up. Pull up, Tanika. I appreciate that. Ray said, Gene. It seems like we ain't seen Gene in a minute, don't it, Ray? Let me crop him out the video. I don't need nobody mad at me. I'm trying to. There. You can't say I ain't no good friend. Oh. Nah, he ain't woke. Everybody calm. Appreciate it, Miss Velvety Thick. I ain't gonna be gone long. I'm gonna do a video tomorrow, or I'm gonna do it live. One of the two. Peaches Williams, what's up with it? I'm gonna do a video tomorrow. And I'll be adoring y'all too, though. You see, I be coming to pull up. I pull up and chop blaze quick as soon as I can. But I'm gonna do a video tomorrow, y'all, and just check with y'all, see what y'all doing. I appreciate it, though. Gene, you most definitely missed the live. Let me see if I get this right. Yeah, you missed the live, Gene, but we just talked. We ain't scratching nothing. I'm gonna scratch tomorrow on the live, and I'm gonna part. I'm gonna part my hair. Not if I only do. Yeah, I would have cut it out. Yeah, I would have cut it out. I think I kind of know a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's okay. Yeah, we talked a lot about relationships, Jen. We talked about modern situations going on in the nation. We talked about, yeah, mainly about relationships, though. About relationships. Good old relationships. Ain't they fun? It's like it's all nothing but love there for the first couple months. And then I don't even know who this person is anymore. But apparently, it's not my girlfriend. It's that guy's girlfriend. So, hey, you can go over there and be his girlfriend. You can go over there because I don't got no room for it over here. I got no room for it. I think I know. Ray said them first 99 days be the best days of my life. You going to the park, they be pulling bugs off your shirt at the park, making sure you're straight. And then, next thing you know, they putting bugs on your shirt. Peaceful Black Cat, what's going, this like your first time kissing alive, ain't it? You said I'm always sleeping when you go live. I can't sleep in front of you. In your new house. Yes, I'm in here, I'm in here, I'm in here. Yup. I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it for real. Look at my cabinets though, y'all. Hold on one second. Have you updated your Amazon list? No, I don't wanna just keep, gotta be up to par. Timmy, man. Waiting for that chirp. I don't wanna, yeah, I see what you're saying, right? I don't wanna just keep putting stuff on there. And then, you know, I don't know. I gotta think about it. I gotta think about it, y'all. But I'm finna really get up off here. I'm finna holler at y'all. I enjoy speaking with everybody. I enjoy the topics we covered. We made some good progress today. Y'all let me know some things I needed to know. I'll update that list. I'll put some small stuff on there. I got them pots, yeah. I got them pots. I'm gonna shoot a video cooking. But y'all be good. Y'all have a peaceful night the rest of the night. And we gon' see each other next time. Peaceful Black Cat, come early next time. Because we ain't heard half of how you feel about nothing. And we all be on here talking. Everybody in here know everybody. But next time when you come early, we're gonna get to know you a little bit better. So just try to get here a little early if you can. Yeah, just try it. I know it ain't no. And then I ain't always good with my timing. Like I told everybody at 9:30, I ain't get on here till about an hour and a half after that. But I made sure I came, but I ain't the best with timing either. So we all gonna try to do better. Good night though, Gene. Good night, Peaceful Black Cat. Ray Bay, good night. I'll talk to you later. Carolyn, good night. I'm glad you stopped in with them on-point questions that you be asking. Miss Velvety Thick, good night. I'm glad you stopped in too with that accurate dialogue I be needing. Tanika, you kept alive, flowing with love for sure. Ray, you be staying on top of the live like none other. I know I be needing that. I think I shouted everybody out that been interacting. Yeah, that's it. Miss Velda, Thick, Jean, Carolyn, Ray, Tanika. Everybody else is stragglers. I'm looking at these straggler people that just came in. All right, I'm going for real now, though, y'all. I got you too. Peace.